cold, rainy day here in North Carolina. It's been rained all night. We're going to the scrap yard. I had this loaded up Friday. Went to go take it and got her to the salvage yard and realized that they weren't open. So, I mean, who takes Good Friday off? I don't know. But, so I got this load of scrap. Y'all tell me, comment below, tell me what y'all think it's gonna, what we're gonna make on this load. I don't even know what scrap prices are, so I can't even guess. But some nice radiators up on there, some nice aluminum. Here, get this today. Alright guys, they got me unloaded for $121 with a short steel. I didn't have a lot of short steel on it like I normally do. That's what would come out to be $369. We had some $54 of the radiators. So you can see the numbers right here. Get back up. Them head gaskets from $17. Them high dollar head gaskets me and Nigel both had on our cars. That's what it brought in scrap. $17. Not a bad day. Just hate it's raining. Alright, let me go cash this check and go back to work. Alright guys, Jake got me welded up on the new fitting. Got that in a lot straighter now, so we're gonna see how it does. Let me go and put the turbine housing on it, put the intercooler back in it, and we'll see how it does. After working with it a little bit, there's coolant pressure, 10 psi. Yeah. Let's see if you can find him. That's cool, that old motor and all that.
Oh, yeah.
The way that is.
That saw blade back.
Yeah, old sawmill.
I said somebody get caught this one, and he said, "Shut hush your mouth, boy."
That's pretty awesome.
He said he wouldn't install it.
Not a bad $15 buy. He said 10. He said 10, but he gave him 5 bonus. Look, all them boards. Alright guys, we're in here. We're gonna do this lowering kit on here, so we're gonna take everything off this thing because see how these U-bolts go like this, and we got the flat here. All we got to do is come in here. I got to cut the welds off this, move my perch to the bottom. I got to pull the cross pin out of it, flip it over for that's the alignment pin, and that way it'll line up on the top. So I'll pull this loose, flip it over. I'll cut the welds off this, and then we'll put the rear end on the high side. And ideally, I done cut the perch off here. You see the one right over there. I got to take it loose. But ideally, by moving everything from here to here on the top side, it's going to lower this truck about 5 inches in the back. And then once I get the back set where I want it, I'll come to the front up here and I'll cut the coil springs to match it to the right ride height that I want. Alright guys, I got all that cut off. Cut my old perch off. Like I said, if you cut it close enough, I'll come in here and barely grind it, but it don't make a mess out of it. You don't have to buy more perches. Plus, it cleans your metal up so you can weld good. I got to clean the bottom side up. I took my alignment down here, flipped it over to the top side. So now I'll just have to go through and I'll have to do everything on that side I done on this side, get all that loose. Then we'll have to put the rear end up on the high side, set it down. I'll set my pinion angle, and I'll burn them in. And once I burn them in, we'll lock everything down and see how she does. There she is, 2 coils off the front. Flip the rear end in the back. Looking good, ain't she? Little scenery change. Check out the old heavy Chevy. Man, I like it. There we go. We got a new downpipe made. All these bends and cuts and used pieces and added pieces and cut pieces, and that's the new section, those three right there. And then this is Nigel's old section. So it's still hot, as you can tell, because I got my rag on. We're gonna stick this thing up on here. Hopefully I don't burn myself too bad. Get everything fitted. All right, guys, got the tip on it. Zip tie my wires, I'll be good to go on that. All right, guys, well, long night over here at Nigel's. We built that tip. I had Jake go through and weld me some. I cut some aluminum pieces, some ties, and Jake went ahead. Sorry about the camera. Jake went ahead and I had to extend the stainless steel piece, the poor man titanium. Had to extend it out because Nigel had this. This is awesome. His car back when it had the LX bumper, it didn't have the front fascia, the snow plow. So I ended up having to go through and extend it out about 2 inches. But I found a piece back there and I just cut it and welded it. Had Jake weld it together. Luckily, it fit perfect. I mean, it dead on where I need it. Then I went back there and Jake said, well, heck, he said, if you need a 90, he said, just cut you 15 degrees, that'll be 30 degrees on one side. He was like, that'll get you your 90 out of it or whatever. He said, so I ended up cutting 4 of them to make exactly the bend I needed because the way my pipe comes down. But everything just went smoothly on that. Jake welded the ends up and the bends, and then Nigel welded them together. Got all that took care of. Then Nigel played with it on the brake. It took him a while to get all that cleaned up, but man, I got this thing on the trailer. It sounds so much better. Just firing that thing up, pulling it forwards, loading on the trailer. Like I told Nigel, I said, this thing don't work out good as a race car. I said, it'll make a nice street car because the exhaust being outside now, it's so much quieter inside. I don't get the fumes. It's gonna be a lot better. The car feels better. So we're ready for Thursday. We took the nitrous back off of it. I took it off or whatever because I had Montgomery do the converter. Converter's still a little bit tight, but I can work around it. It's way better than it's been since I put this turbo on it. It's still a little bit tighter, but like I said, I can definitely, I got a remedy for that. I can definitely get it right where I need it to until I get it pulled out. I'm gonna call him tomorrow and just let him know that, you know, we got her down there about where we need it, but we need a little bit more. But I want to make sure going down track it ain't too loose for the power, because like I said, it is a little motor, big turbo, makes a lot of power out the back. So we want to go through and make sure it don't blow through, because I can deal with the starting line stuff. I can always crack the bottle back on, hook it back up, and retune that and have that up in no time. Like that's easy. I already got everything in there to set all that up if I wanted to. But like I said, we getting there. Y'all wish us luck. Like I said, Thursday with Shadyside outlawing it. So hopefully the car does well. Head gasket stay underneath it. Still got a lot of coolant pressure. And Nigel said he said it has to be the water pump. He said because he said on the brake it was showing like 45 pounds. He said as soon as you let off of it, it drops down. So we were going to take the belt off of it and try it, but I think what I'm gonna end up doing is putting an electric water pump on it. I'm gonna buy one of them, just some mechanical, like electric deals that go into place of the factory stuff like that, and just it has the pulley and all that, and just go and do that and just be done with it. It's more than likely what I'm gonna do. But anyways, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you one later. Thank you.